Hi all, Adi here from Haunts and Jaunts. I'm still in Florida and I've decided that I'm going to film what I've bought while I'm here. I'm going to do the haul because I've bought so much stuff and I've got so much editing to do, and then I'm back to work. I'm probably not going to have time to do it when I go home. So I'm going to show you what I bought here while I'm in Florida. So the first thing that I've bought, and I've already used this, I'm using it currently, is this beautiful blanket from Epic Universe. So it's the Universal Monsters on that side, and then it's got a different print on this side. And I'm a huge Universal Monsters fan, so I'm absolutely chuffed with that. I've actually got it on my lap at the moment, and I've got my husband's hoodie because with the air conditioning it's actually freezing in here at the moment. So next thing I bought was, well, I didn't buy it actually, my husband bought for me for a present, was also from Epic Universe, and it's a long sleeve t-shirt, and again Universal Monsters, so it's got that down the front, and then it's got all the different monsters. Let's see if I put my hand in it, and this part of it is slightly raised, so it's got all the classic Universal Monsters on it, and I do like it because it's lightweight, so I'll be able to layer it up. These are from Universal, from Halloween Horror Nights. They're actually gifts. This one's for my daughter, so it's really nice because it's got the like raised, don't know if you can see it on the screen, so it's like vinyl, and that's Terrifier. That was $33 before tax. And then this one as well, Halloween Horror Nights. It's got the logo on the front, but it's got all the houses, all the 10 houses on the back. I might actually get myself one of those. And next up I got some Halloween decorations that I picked up in Target. So I've got these hand stakes. I always do a graveyard every year, so these will look really good. So you just stake them in, and I already have a few sets of these from previous years. Just put them down there. And then I've got these. This is a witch. It'll all fold out. It's flat. They fold up, which I really like because I don't have very much room at home, so it's a really good way to store them, because they're flat. And then this one, the pumpkin skeleton, and again it folds up nice and flat, so it's easy to get home as well. And then we'll move on to the Oreos. Now there probably will be more Oreos, but this is all that I've got so far to date. So I've got some Boo ones, they just say Boo. They have an orange flavoured cream, or an orange coloured, are they? They're actually orange coloured. They don't actually taste of orange, which I thought, because I actually quite like these, but I don't like orange flavoured things, so my family loved them. And then I haven't tried these yet, but they look really nice. Java chip flavoured, so they're actually coffee flavoured Oreos, and I love anything coffee flavoured, so they look really good. I found these today in Walmart, Oreo thins, but they're tiramisu flavoured, so they look really good as well. And I've got some of the golden double stuffed ones, so yeah, I'm looking forward to trying those. Now I've got so many M&Ms and chocolates and that to show you. I just want to add that they are not all for me. A lot of them I don't even like. Some of them are for my children. I have grown-up children whose dad actually lives in the States and used to send them over sweets, so they like a lot of the stuff. I'm not a fan, but I shall show you what I've got. So these are the Hershey Kisses, the almond ones. These are actually for my good friend at work. His wife loves them, so I always bring them back for them. I got some of the classic Reese's Pieces, like miniatures. peanut butter cups, actually from my good friend at work as well. And the Reese's Pieces, again, I don't like them, but these are the Halloween ones. So they have different Halloween shapes. So they're a gift as well. And then I've got some, these are for my son-in-law, hello Luke if you're watching. So we've got some gummy eyeballs, he likes all the gummy sweets. And I've got some Jolly Rancher gummies as well. Again, not for me. I do like these though. So these are the M&Ms and they have a Halloween blend every year. So they're the same flavours but just like a different coat on the lips. And they've got a different packet. So they've got these, see like that orange, black. So they're the peanut butter ones. They've got these ones like they're milk chocolate. So again, they're just like different Halloween colours. And then the peanut butter Halloween blend. So I like all them. We've got the caramel ones. I like them. They've got milk chocolate, which I like, and which will really please a couple of people, my son included, and one of my friends at work, is they've got the pretzel ones back as well. We thought these were just a limited edition, and a couple of years ago, was it a couple of years ago? No, last year, I couldn't get any. I had it earlier in the year, so I thought they'd been discontinued, but they have brought them back. And then I love these, the Ghirardelli, they're like little mints and they're individually wrapped as well, so they're really nice. The Ghirardelli chocolate's about the only chocolate over here that I actually like. So this haul, it's not in any order, it's as I find stuff, I'll bring it over and film it. So we've had a bit of food, now we're going to have a few clothes and bits. So the next few bits are from Buc-ee's. If you know, you know, the huge petrol station. So I've got another little bag, that's Buc-ee's. So Buc-ee's are huge petrol stations that they have over here in America. There will be a whole vlog coming out, it might already be up, just about Buc-ee's. They do food, they do merch, and he's the poster boy. So I got another bag, and I also bought this bag, which is a cool bag. So that will come in useful as well. And also in here, it's one of the snacks that you get in Buc-ee's called beaver nuggets. Not for me, but my family likes them. So I've got a few packets of those. I got myself a little Buc-ee's hair claw. Couldn't resist that. And then I got one of the Halloween t-shirts. Now Buc-ee's every Christmas and every Halloween each year do a Buc-ee's t-shirt for the season, and this year it's this one. So you got the big Buc-ee there. Let's see if I can find the price. It was $17.98, which is good. And then it's got this on the back. Love it. Already love it. And then I've got this from Buc-ee's as well. Oh, excuse me. I've got so much stuff. That's a Buc-ee's sweatshirt, and then it's got the little sparkly Buc-ee on the front, and it's got a nice fleecy lining, so that'll be nice and good, nice and warm for when I go home. And it's cold, so just she's sitting here like that, but I'm always cold when you come in. It's so hot outside, and when you come into the air conditioning. So I've got some more clothes, but this isn't from Buc-ee's. This is from Sir Henry's Haunted Train. Again, there will be a separate vlog about that. And it's an independent haunt. So they have a haunted hayrides, they have haunted houses. It's a really good event. And I can just hear it was thunder outside. I'm not sure if that's picked it up, but it is storming outside. And this is one of this year's lovely t-shirts. so I had to pick that up. I have one from last year as well. I love that event. And this is going to be controversial, but it proper made me laugh, so I had to buy it. And we found this in St. Augustine in a little shop, which is in northeast Florida. It's supposed to be the most haunted city in America. And we saw this in the window, had to buy it, and then the gentleman that was in there recognised I had my Crystal Palace t-shirt on there, and he recognised it. The guy was German and he followed all the football, so he knew. So, yeah, don't bother complaining. If you don't like it, fast forward. But look, Trumpkins make Halloween great again. I had to buy it. I just thought it was so funny. Had to be done, didn't it? All right, let me go and grab some more stuff. So I just found another few bits that I can show you. So this is popcorn for Oreo. I'm pretty sure you can get this in the UK, but it's one of my son's favourites. So some of that. And I've got this pumpkin spice hot cocoa drink. So that could be really nice if it's not too sweet. I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to save that for when I get home. And they've got these new M&Ms, peanut butter and jelly. I've tried them. They're not for me. I'm not even that keen on the actual peanut butter M&Ms. I like the peanut ones. But I've got a bag anyway. I'm sure someone in my family will eat them. I'm sure somebody will love them. And I've got some, again, these are Target, some gummy worms. My son-in-law loves them. And then I got these leggings in SeaWorld at Howler Scream. So I'm really pleased with these. So they've got all the phases of the moon there. And that actually says, oh, goodbye. Like a Ouija board. Let me put them on there. And then they've got like a Ouija board print on there, and I've tried them on. They're really good. My God, can you hear that storm in the background? Definitely got home at the right time. Now, there's a little story about this. There's a shop in Celebration called Mystic Moon, and we were in there last year, and we were talking to the lovely lady, and she'd got English relatives, and she liked some sweets that we have in the UK, so I brought her some, but sadly she wasn't working that day. But a really nice young girl served us in there, and I bought another one of these decorations. Now, last year when I bought one of these, the lady that likes the sweets in this shop, I asked her to give it a name. It lives in a plant pot in my front room, and she called it Esmeralda. And the young girl who sold me another one of these. Isn't that great? Look, it's got spikes. You could put it outside your door if you wanted to, and then this lights up. I think it's $22. Let's see if there's a price. Oh, $24.99 plus tax. But it's too pretty, I think, to go outside. So I asked her to give it a name, and she's called it Emily. So I hadn't even told her the other one was called Esmeralda. So we've got Esmeralda and Emily now. I've got some bits from Casadega. I'm still processing that place. It was very, very interesting. There will be a vlog going up about it. So Casadega is the spiritual and psychic capital of the world. Interesting place indeed. So we got this little magnet. It says Casadega. We've got a couple of postcards, and I like to use postcards actually as bookmarks. We've got a book by Mark Muncy, and what's his partner's name? Carrie Schultz. Apologies if I said that wrong. So I know they're friends with like Tampa J and Chris the Girl, and it's about all the strange places in Florida. I've already been to quite a few of them, but it's a really, really good read, and I love when there's books written by locals who actually know it, who've grown up here, who know the places. A great read. I've read bits, not all of it, and I've had a quick flick through this, but I haven't managed to read all of it yet. And it's Haunted Florida Roadside Attraction, and it's part of Haunted America. So there was a whole series on loads of different places all around the country, so that's going to be really good. Get me over the winter months when I'm depressed, when I come back from my holiday. And in that little crystal shop with the lady, okay, yeah, okay, I'm just not going to say anything. She wasn't rude or anything, but the vibes, I could hear you. Anyway, I've got these little silk pouches, Casadega Psychic Shop, and I bought some crystals, and it's really good because there was so much crystals in there. If you see the video from Casadega, you know what I'm talking about, but each little bowl had a little piece of paper like this with information about the actual crystals. So it's good because some of these are for gifts. So this one is called Hidden Light, which is an excellent mineral to use for vision quests and discovering your personal guide, and it can be useful for psychics who receive information in pictures. So it's really nice. It's a little present for my friend. Oh, there's some other bits in here which I don't want to open because they're gifts. And then I've got some blue celestite, and it's used to improve sleep and promote pleasant dreams, used for astral travel, and also associated with the throat chakra. So there's a little piece of it. So yeah, I liked that there was those little bits of information, because I can't remember what my name is most of the time, let alone tell the people that I bought the gifts for what the stones are good for. Okay, so yeah, let's get on to some more bits. This was from Atomic Horror in Winter Garden, or was it Winter Park? Winter Park. There's so many winters, there's Winter Haven, I get mixed up. But Atomic Horror, love the shop. Staff in there were lovely. There is a vlog about it, and there's a Beetlejuice crochet kit, and there's all these figures. My daughter crochets, so that's a gift from my husband for her. And what else have we got here? Oh, these are nice snacks. As you can see, there's only a couple left. If you like marshmallows and you like s'mores, then you should grab some of these. We had like the plain chocolate ones, and these are caramel, I think. Crunchy Graham caramel, yeah, milk chocolate ones, and they're individually wrapped, which I really like, and they're a big hit. So we bought 2 bags. We bought a chocolate one and the caramel, and the chocolate one's completely gone, and that is as well. So we'll definitely pick up some more of those when we go home. And another thing, and this has been a saviour this holiday, is the Benadryl. So if you get any bites, I mean, I take antihistamines anyway, but I got some cracking bites this year, and I was covered head to toe in bug spray. It didn't make any difference. One of them was like at this size on my leg. You might even see it on some of the vlogs, but that's really helped, especially now in the night time when you go to sleep. Oh, the itch just drives me insane. So yeah, get some Benadryl. You can't get anything like it in the UK, I don't think so anyway. And then we got some Tylenol. I mean, we are in our 50s, we're older people, we got loads of aches and pains, and I know this is only paracetamol, so this is the generic, like this is the Target own brand one, which makes it a lot cheaper. And then you got Tylenol, which is the brand, which is like Panadol in the UK, or buying Tesco's own brand paracetamol. And I don't care what anyone says, and I know, trust me, I know, people on here will know my background. I know what the difference is, and that there isn't technically, it's the same drug, but without a shadow of a doubt, the American Tylenol works better. It's just stronger. Maybe it's psychological, but I don't think it is. But yeah, so we got some of those. We've already had quite a few actually. Sound like drug addicts, don't we? We're not, honestly, just old. Now, I've got some more bits still. I bought so many t-shirts. Really, I bought too many. You get carried away, don't you, in the moment? I'm like, oh my God, I think I've bought about 8. So this one I had to buy because it says, I still play with dolls. And it's from the Haunted History Museum in Casadega in Florida. Again, it's one of those haunted roadside attractions in a very strange place. And the lady that ran it as well. Okay, I'm going to leave that conversation there. Okay, Bath and Body Works. I bought this little travel case. I think that will be really, really useful. I just like the shape of it. And everything in there today had 40% off. So I got that. I got a few of these lavender hand sanitizers. I have to give that a smell. Oh, it's nice, the lavender one. That's from my daughter. There was some other smells that people asked me to pick up a couple of, but they didn't really have many. And they've got a whole like Disney villains range that had just come out. So I bought this little hand sanitizer holder for my daughter. She's gonna love that. I quite like it myself actually. And then what you do is you pop your hand sanitizer in there, and then you can hang it off your bag. So that's that. And then I got some of this. Now this was 50% off. It's the Wicked Vanilla Wood spray. That's for my daughter. And then I got the body cream as well. Oh, it's leaked a little bit. Okay, but it smells quite nice. I can't use it myself. I have major allergies, but it smells really good. And then I had the Vampire Blood body spray as well. That was 50% off. I got one of those. And then okay, sorry about that. I had to go and get a drink. Even the smell of some of those things is so strong. You'd never get me walking in a Lush shop. Yeah, it really felt, you can hear it affects my breathing. Anyway, I had to go and get a drink. So I bought some of this water hyaluronic acid hand cream. I haven't even tried it. That was from Bath and Body Works. I like the little small ones because I can keep them in my work bag. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. And yeah, it doesn't smell really strong, which is really, really good. And here's some bits I got in Walmart. Oh God, I'm looking at all this thinking, did I really buy this much? I did. But luckily I came out with minimum amount of stuff, of clothes, and I've got quite a generous baggage allowance, so I won't have a problem getting it all back. But I'm kind of on the limit now. I'm going to buy a Halloween Horror Nights t-shirt, and that really is going to be it. So, Walmart. I bought this. I think this was about $10. It's plastic, but it looks like stained glass, so I'm going to hang that up. That's going to be up and around the house all year round, as a lot of my Halloween decorations are. And then next of all, if you've seen the vlog just where I went shopping today, you'll have seen these bowls. So they had the bowls, plates, they had tumblers, the black cereal bowls. They were 50 cents each. And this one's got like little ghosties on it. Then this one's got like a haunted house. And I like the plastic bowls, they're really handy. And this one's got the bat, and I'm just trying to see if it is, yeah, dishwasher and microwave safe, so even better. So I got some of those, and then I picked up these for a little snack. Dill pickle, crunchy, flaming hot Cheetos. they're not going to be for me. I want to eat them, not my thing. But these are my favourite. Oh my god, I could live on these. The Lay's dill pickle crisps. Yeah, they're like my favourite thing to eat in this country. I absolutely adore them. The Americans just do pickles really, really well, and I'm a big fan. I've got some Dr Pepper Zero Cherry, but I have to say the one in the UK, they've had it as a limited edition over the summer, is much nicer. And I don't usually drink that many fizzy drinks, but it's got to be a holiday treat. I'm just looking around to see if I've got anything else to show you. Well, I have. I've got TJ Maxx. This is what I bought in TJ Maxx. So they were $14.99 for 4 pairs, and they're just reading glasses. I'll try and get a pair of, because it doesn't matter how many pairs of reading glasses I have, I can never find a pair. I came out with 5 pairs and I've got 2 left. I've no idea what I've done with them, so I haven't seen these on, so I think I like them. I have to go and check now, hold on. Oh, I'm really pleased with them, and they look really good. Oh, I can't get the sticker off. I'll do that in a minute. But yeah, say 4 pairs for $15. Yeah, really good. So the last bits I've got left are from At Home, which is like a homeware shop, and they do really, really great Halloween decorations. Always depresses me when I go in there because I want to buy everything, and they have these giant skulls and everything, and of course I can't get them back. And this year and last year I was after this like head, it's like a veiled lady and it has moss on it. I did manage to find a much smaller version in the UK in TK Maxx, but it wasn't the same. So I know it's really, really popular here in the US, and I was like, fingers crossed they'll still have it when I got out here. And I've tried a couple of stores, and unfortunately they don't have it. And they also had like a big universal monsters, like the Frankenstein monster, like a big head. And I think I could have just about got it back in one of the big suitcases, but unfortunately they didn't have it. So it is what it is. Maybe next year they bring it back and it'll be 3rd year lucky. So I'm going to show you the bits that I did get from there. And if you follow me on TikTok, you'll see the video of one of the big heads, which, much to my husband's relief, I couldn't get that back to the UK because I'd probably wear it all of the time as a decoration. Right, so let me go and grab the rest of this stuff. So this is what I bought from At Home. So not what I wanted, but I'm really pleased with these bits anyway. And this metal tray with bats on it, I absolutely love that. That's going to go in my dining room, where I've got a plant that'll sit on the top of that. That was $16.99. It's actually quite light even though it's metal. And then I bought a mug. If you're a fan of the Golden Girls, one of my all-time favourite TV shows, so I had to get that at Squad Goals. That was $6.99, but it's big, which I like because I love my tea. And that's for my daughter. They're just little bag clips, but they're mushrooms. You've probably seen before that any of my shopping ones, I usually pick up something if it's got a mushroom on it for my daughter. And then look at this decoration. God knows what they're going to think when they x-ray my bags at the airport, but look at this guy. Look. So he's going to go in my graveyard. And this year I bought some like shepherd's hooks, actually to hang some lanterns off in the front garden, but I might actually hang him off. I think he's amazing, like the detail. And he was $12.99, which I couldn't believe. So it's only rubber, but it's really, really good quality. And this is $14.99. I wanted the bigger version of this because you could actually, as I say, look at my TikTok, you could actually get it over your head. So my husband's quite happy that I couldn't get it home. So I'm really pleased with that. And I've got, bear with me, and the last thing I got from at home is this, and the eyes light up. I just have to put a battery in when I get home, but a skull, a vampire skull. That is so cool. Again, that's going to be out all year round in my, maybe in my front room. I absolutely loved him. And then I've got a few more bits from, what was it called, Scaradise, the horror convention that we went to. So I got these earrings from Switch Face Art. And on the love heart part there, probably doesn't show up, it says love you to death. So I'm looking forward to wearing them. The guy that was, he'd sculpted loads of like mini heads, and he had some Krampuses. Oh, some of the people are just so talented, honestly. But I just got those because that's all I can really fit. And I was so happy about this. So there's a guy called Seventh Ink. He's on Instagram, and I've followed him for a few years, and he was at another convention in America last year, but unfortunately it got cancelled, and I was desperate to get a hold of a couple of his t-shirts, and unfortunately the shipping is just so much to get it sent to the UK. I couldn't really afford it, so I was more than happy that he was there. So yeah, thank you so much. So this is one of the t-shirts that I get, and it's Creature of the Night. It's got a bat. I absolutely love that. So really pleased. And my husband got a t-shirt as well. If you watch the full vlog from Scaradise, you'll see the other t-shirts that I bought. So I also bought a fancy dress outfit in Spirit Halloween. I bought a Ghostbusters like overall, and I'm going to put this on it. So they had all the props that you could try on, and you could have your photograph taken with them or do selfies, whatever, and I really enjoyed it. So a big shout out for those giving up their time for kids. I think that's awesome. Well done, guys. And I also have Haunts and Jaunts patch as well, so I'm going to put that on the Ghostbuster suit for Halloween. But at the rate I'm going, it's probably going to be next Halloween because I'm just so busy at the moment. Anyway, I've got some stickers, and these are the last bits that I've bought so far, and I've actually bought a lot more than I realised, but there you go. But these made me laugh. I'd rather be Halloween shopping, ain't that the truth? So that's for the car. And then this one says, keep honking, I'm listening to I Still Believe, the breakout song by Tim Capello from the 1987 hit movie. Do you know which movie it was? The Lost Boys. So Tim Capello, who apparently is a really nice guy. Loads of people I know have met him, but in the whole community when he does the conventions, and all you hear is what a smashing bloke he is. So he's the guy with the saxophone, and that's going to go on my car as well, because I do actually listen to that song on Spotify. Now, if this is the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. It's probably not going to be, because I've still got another few days of holiday left, so I'll probably pick up another few bits, but that mainly is it, which is more than enough, isn't it? But it's part of the fun coming out here to Florida, is going shopping. Although it's not as cheap as it used to be, it is actually quite expensive now with the exchange rate, and then you have to pay sales tax on top of it. But you get all the different bits and bobs that you can't get back in the UK, so it's worth it for that. So thank you for watching. I might even edit this bit out, who knows? Anyway, you might see future Aiden.